I'm back for Dusty Us's ongoing coverage of the Blast TV Austin Major. I'm here with Nitro. Unfortunately, end of the road for Energy. Really tough way to exit the tournament, losing to Lynn Vision. What do you think went wrong today?
I mean, emotions were definitely high in the Dust 2 game. It was back and forth constantly, but I think it was just a lot of like tactical errors and a lot of like hesitation maybe on the T side. We got ourselves in a lot of good positions. Like the step two of like our tactics were good, and then we would just fall apart to someone breaking a smoke or like maybe someone's hesitating, not going fast enough, and then they get like a pick here or there. So I'd have to like rewatch it to really see what went wrong, but everything was like fine emotionally. It was obviously a high intensity game, but yeah, they came through in the end.
With the end of this, with your run, this is Energy exiting without any best of three wins, only taking the round one and the round three BO1s, and then so this ends Dallas and Austin with no BO3 wins. Does that point to deficiencies in your map pool, or what's do you think the main culprit for not being able to convert best of threes?
It's hard to say. I mean, I could pinpoint a lot of things that would seem like excuses, but I think it's just not the best practice coming into these tournaments. We had one good week of practice before this, but it obviously wasn't enough. We definitely had a deeper map pool than we did at Dallas, but obviously it wasn't deep enough, and we didn't improve enough to be able to make stage two.
And unfortunately, this is, I think, not the return you've looked for in your return to Counter Strike. Do you still feel confident in your decision to have come back to Counter Strike from Valorant?
It was never like a this or that kind of decision. It just felt right, I guess. No, there's no regrets ever for those kind of things. It's really nice that I was able to come back and be on a good team still. So obviously, like that's always good for me. But no, there's never any regrets now.
So what comes next for Energy with this? You're heading into the player break next, of course. Has there been a discussion prior to this event about what the future looks like for the team if they don't, make a good run here at the major? Do you know what comes next?
No, there hasn't been any discussions because we had Dallas and then we had like the major kind of like really in close range. So there's no like talks about like changes or anything before. Obviously, we kind of have to come back and like see what's going on after and talk our feelings out and talk about the team and all that stuff and see how we can improve or like what the best method would be going forward. So yeah, there's not like any juice.
Final question for you. George's first major, are you proud of how he performed in his major debut?
Yeah, I think especially today he played really well. He maybe was slower on some maps other than others, but yeah, I'm proud of how he played.
All right, that's Nitro from Energy being eliminated here in stage one. Thank you so much for your time.